Andrew Pierce lost patience with Kevin Maguire during a tense exchange on Good Morning Britain as they clashed over the BBC's editing of Donald Trump's speech. Andrew Pierce and Kevin Maguire erupted into a furious clash over the BBC's editing of Donald Trump's speech in an episode of Panorama. Appearing on Good Morning Britain, the pair locked horns over whether the BBC deliberately edited the speech to make it look like he was encouraging the Capitol Hill riot in 2021, or if it was a genuine mistake. The debate with presenters Richard Madeley and Susanna Reid came moments after the BBC's former political editor Andrew Marr said he believes Panorama deliberately and knowingly set out to stitch up Donald Trump and mislead the viewers. Kevin, the associate editor of The Mirror, claimed someone made a terrible error or judgment. He said, "But the entire Panorama isn't disqualified from that, nor is the accusation that Trump attempted to organize a coup." As Susanna Reid from his speech, and Gordon Rayner from The Telegraph just brushed it aside there. He was inciting a coup. Andrew began shaking his head as Kevin continued, "We mustn't lose sight of the big picture, that there is a liar in the White House who attempted to organize a coup. Panorama have made a terrible mistake. It's bad for the BBC and its opponents are jumping on it to try and destroy it." Disagreeing with his co-star, Andrew fumed, "The fact this was a flagship BBC programme. This is part of a 19-page report into perceived failings at the BBC by somebody they employed and they ignored all of it, and they covered it up and hoped it would go away, and then when it was finally leaked to the Daily Telegraph last week, the statement they made was bizarre." The statement from the BBC spokesperson said, "While we don't comment on leaked documents, when the BBC receives feedback it takes it seriously and considers it carefully." Kevin was baffled as he claimed the BBC responded like nothing had gone wrong, prompting Kevin to start waving his hands as he quipped, "Hallelujah. Hallelujah. We've never made mistakes." "Hang on a minute, Kevin," a frustrated Andrew said as he raised his hands in front of his co-star. "Hang on, Kevin." As Kevin continued speaking over him, the GB News presenter lost it as he raged, "Kevin. For once, Kevin, can you just shut up for a change?" When Kevin repeatedly claimed he was rattled, Andrew snapped back, "No, I'm not. This is an organization owned by everybody watching this program. We own the BBC. We pay for the BBC and they carry on as if they can do it in their own way.